Hello everyone, thank you for being here today. I am Pooja Mil from Government Engineering College Ajmer. I pursuing my BTech from Mechanical Branch batch 2017 to 2021. I am here today to talk to you about presentation on Google Driverless Car. My seminar presentation are presented to Dr. Sandesh Trivedi, Assistant Professor of Government Engineering College Ajmer. In this presentation, you can see these topics. First is introduction, history, vehicular hardware, working, comparison, potential advantage, potential obstacles, official prediction, and conclusion. Vehicular automation. Vehicular automation involves the use of mechatronics and artificial intelligence to assist a vehicle's operator. These features and the vehicles employing them may be labeled as intelligent or smart. An autonomous car is also called a self-driving car, driverless car, or robotic car. An autonomous vehicle capable of fulfilling the human transportation capabilities of a traditional car. As an autonomous vehicle, it is capable of sensing its environment and navigating without human input. Driverless car is a project by Google that involves the developing technology for autonomous car. The software powering car is called Google Chauffeur. This project is being led by Google engineer and team Sebastian Thrum. This team has 15 engineers. The vehicle hardware are radar, video camera, lidar, GPS, processor, and wheel speed sensor. In this picture, you can see radar, optics, lidar, GPS, and processor. The radar are mounted on the front side of the vehicle. The optics are mounted on the glass of the vehicle. The lidar and GPS are mounted on the roof of the vehicle. The processors are mounted on the side of the vehicle. Radar. Traditional radar sensors are used to detect dangerous objects in the vehicle's path that are more than 100 meters away. Accident prevention system trigger alerts when they detect something in a blind car's blind spot. The radar chips between 10 and 11 GHz over a 5 millisecond period, transmitting the radar signal from a certainly located antenna cone to receive cones separated by approximately 14 inches and receive the reflected radar energy. Video camera. A video camera installed at the top of the front glass near the rear view mirror. These cameras are used to detect the traffic lights, pedestrians, animals, etc. It is also used to identify road marking and traffic signals. LiDAR. The full form of LiDAR is light detection and ranging, which is mounted on the roof of the vehicle, is the most important device in the autonomous vehicle. The LiDAR consists of an emitter, mirror, and receiver. The emitter sends out a laser beam that bounces off a mirror that is rotating along with the cylindrical housing at 10 revolutions per minute. After bouncing off object, the laser beam returns to the mirror and bounces back towards the receiver where it can be interpreted into data. The vehicle can then generate a map of its surrounding and use the map to avoid object. This is the picture of LiDAR. GPS system. The Global Positioning System is a space-based satellite navigation system that provides location and the time information, but the data alone with the GPS system is less accurate, so this data is combined with the outputs from the IMU, Inertial Measurement Unit. IMU is an electronic device which measures and gives the information about vehicle's velocity. The processor, some 7 dual core 2.13 GHz processor and 2 GB of RAM are needed to make sense of the data collected by the car's instruments. Wheel speed sensor measure the road wheel speed and direction of rotation. This sensor provides input to a number of different automotive systems, including the anti-lock brake system and electronic stability control. You can also see the picture of wheel speed sensor. The working of Google driverless car is the signal from the sensors are used by the electronic control unit for decision making using a software code. Based on the information from the sensor, the electronic control unit gives signal to the actuator, which in turn control the vehicle. Also, real-time information of the surrounding is output to the user interface located inside the vehicle. Artificial intelligence. This is also important for this project. Google Maps and the hardware sensor data are sent to the artificial intelligence. AI then determine how fast to accelerate, when to slow down and stop, when to steer the wheel. The goal of artificial intelligence is to take the passenger to its desired destination safely and legally. This is the block diagram of this project. Sensors in this lidar, optical image, radar, GPS and wheel speed. After that, electronic control unit, software, decision making, checking functionality, user interface, and then actuators. In this actuators, servo motors and relay, steering wheel control, brake control, throttle control. There is the potential advantage of Google driverless car is minimize accident rates in cities. The system will allow the commuters to do other things while traveling such as reading or sleeping, increase roadway capacity and reduce traffic congestion, relief of vehicle occupants from driving and navigation course, higher speed limit for autonomous car, elevation of parking scarcity, reduction of space required for vehicle parking, reduction in the need for traffic police and vehicle insurance, and it's a smoother ride. There is also some potential obstacles are as of August 28, 2014, the latest prototype cannot handle heavy rain and snow-covered roads. Krish Urmation of Google said that the leader technology cannot spot a police officer signaling car to stop. Vehicles are unable to differentiate between crumpled up paper and a rock. Loss of driver-related jobs, temporary construction zones which are not posted to any maps or databases according to Google projects having these issues fixed by 2020. This is the picture of Google driverless car. Toyota Pro is modified to operate as a Google driverless car. The conclusion of this PPT is although legal issues connected to driverless cars have raised many questions as driverless car is still in research, hope we can see driverless car running on roads soon, which would overcome all these obstacles and issues in the future. Let's wait and see. Could be ready for market as little for 5 years. This is the references of my presentation. Thank you.